All right, good evening and welcome to our Opulent Freedom Lifestyle event. My name's Jana. I'll be hosting the majority of the event tonight, but we're really excited because we've got a new girl launching her business tonight, so we can't wait to hear from Sammy. We jump on a few times throughout the week just to share about an amazing program, product and opportunity that we've heard of, but tonight we get to hear from Sam and why she's super keen to start this journey with Juice Plus and our Juicy Body Transformation. For me, I found this amazing opportunity, program and product 2 years ago. And like most people, I was working. At the time, my little boys were 3 and my youngest was 11 months. So I literally just returned back to work after maternity leave. And I didn't do the slow return. I went straight back into full-time because I went back into a promotion. So I was absolutely exhausted. My baby wasn't sleeping. I ended up having to do sleep school with him. I was pumping in as much nutrition as I possibly could into my body. I love juicing and smoothing and eating my 3 to 5 meals. I'm just super holistic, but something wasn't working. I was super run down, both mentally and physically. And as much as I was career driven, being in my government job for 11 years at that time, something had to change. I could no longer be the mum I wanted to be, the wife, do my job, still do the accounting, the cooking, the cleaning, and all those things that we normally have to do. And I felt like the walls were caving in. So for me, when this post came up on a mummy's page in Melbourne, it was health, it was wellness, it was work around your family on your own terms, it was whole foods, it wasn't a diet, it was all these amazing things, values that really ticked a lot of boxes. If anything, it just sounded too good to be true. But I reached out to this girl that I never met anyway, asked her a million questions because I've owned a traditional business myself. So I had lots of business questions around it, but she slowly answered all my questions and then asked me if I'd heard of Juice Plus or the Juicy Body Transformation. And that's when I got excited because I'd actually been researching the product Juice Plus 3 months prior, just didn't know there was an opportunity to go with it. So I thought, why not? Let's get it, because I was actually researching it for my husband. Typical bloke. He's just meat, potato, white pasta, white rice. I was just worried about inflammation for him in the future, so that's why I was looking at Juice Plus. I wasn't interested in it for me because I thought I couldn't possibly get any more into my body, but I thought, why not? I'm going to try it, see what sort of results I get myself, and I put my kids on there. So I thought, might as well do the business, get this cheaper. Maybe possibly get it for free. If I made a bit of income, awesome. It'd be a holiday fund or pay off my credit card, you know, a bit more of saying yes. And that's exactly why I was in my full-time job too. You know, I thought I was doing that so me and hubby were both working hard so we could say yes to more, but we were so time poor. So once I realized this opportunity was there and I could share it, it was so basic. Even though I was working full-time and I didn't think I knew enough people, this was really easy. Just share my health journey. And within 4 months of me sharing it, I was able to reduce my hours to part-time. I'd replaced enough of my income. Within 10 months, I was able to say, see you later. I quit my full-time job after 12 years with the government, and I got to be a stay-at-home mum as of January last year. So now I'm a stay-at-home mum, not something I ever envisioned, but now I get to be at home. I get to be a present mum. It's not something I ever thought possible. I was following in the footsteps of my parents and in I guess what society suggests we should be doing. And so now I've got to build a much beautiful and stronger relationship with my children and even with my husband, which has been amazing. So what is Juice Plus? Juice Plus is literally been around for over 28 years. So it's not a new fad. It's not something that came in yesterday. It's going to go out tomorrow. There is nothing else on the market like it. The idea around it is obviously, firstly, is inspiring healthy living around the world. That is our philosophy. But it is all around whole foods. All right. We only got 4 products, so no crazy big catalogue. Just 4 amazing products, one being our hero product, our fruits, vegetables, and berries in capsules. All right, nothing else in there, nothing synthetic, nothing artificial. A variety of 27 fruits, vegetables, and berries that you can get into your body on a daily basis, bridging a gap, which we all have. All right, and I didn't think I had a gap to bridge, but definitely there was something there. We all need nutrition differently. Because of our busy lifestyles, because of the oxidization in the air, the depleted soil that our plants are grown in, because of what we're eating isn't, fruits and vegetables wise, it isn't vine ripened. All right, the fruits and vegetables that go into these are vine ripened. All right, and why I'm saying and that and putting so much emphasis on it is that the highest nutritional value of your fruits and vegetables goes into that produce in the last 24 to 48 hours of being on the vine. But we're picking it off well before then because that's when we like to eat it. It's crunchy, it's red, it's orange, it's vibrant, it tastes good. All right, it gets picked off the vine, it gets sprayed with various sprays, waxes, chemicals, gets taken off, you know, on its journey to our supermarkets. We see it a week or two later. We purchase it, we peel it, we pip it, we sometimes cook it. We're losing so much nutrients in that process. The fruits, vegetables, and berries that go into our products are literally grown only for Juice Plus. All right, so they get to be vine ripened. Our farms are 3 generations old. From the vine, it gets taken into our factories, which are co-located with our farms. So there's no need for any sprays, waxes, or chemicals. They go in there, they go through a cleaning process, and then through a pulping process. And this includes the peel, the pip, the stem, some of the stalk, all nutrition in all of those parts. In that pulping process, all the liquid is slowly removed, coincidentally the sugar, and then through a cooling process, not a heating process, it's turned into a powder form and encapsulated into our vegan, vegetarian capsules, soluble capsule. So it's a really cool little capsule in that it keeps all the live enzymes, micronutrients, phytonutrients, all the good stuff from the fruits and vegetable still live inside the capsule. All right. These are really amazing too. When you swallow them, that literally go in, you know, breaks down and gets into your bloodstream within 3 to 7 minutes. All right. And it's really different how each and every person absorbs that. Just the same as with an apple, you know, what I absorb and how it goes to work in my body is going to be different to my hubby. And it's the same with this because it's just fruits, vegetables, and berries. And inflammation is different in each and every one of us. So inflammation shows up in all sorts of places, joints, your skin, your psoriasis, eczema, acne, dermatitis, liver, kidneys, bowels, all those things inside you that some of us might not even be aware of at this stage. So it's really about preventing inflammation before it starts, because a lot of us are treating those sort of things later on. We're not taking care of our health now, so then we're left with prescriptions, medications, and lots of doctor bills. I love that this is literally a food label. All right, there's nothing on there I don't know. For instance, this is the berry blend, and it's got grape, raspberry, bilberry, blueberry, cranberry, pomegranate, blackcurrant, blackberry, elderberry, artichoke, and some cacao. All plant bases, all things I know, things I can't get into my diet every day. They've all got beautiful nutritional values, each and every one of those, but the fact that they've been put in there together, they work so much stronger in synergy than they do on their own. So I love also on the label is there's no warning label, because it's just fruits, vegetables, and berries. Unless you can't eat the bilberry or the blueberry, Juice Plus is safe for you to take even if you are pregnant or breastfeeding. So that was another massive tick for me, because I was breastfeeding when I first started this product, so I didn't want to put anything in my body that was going to, you know, affect my growing little baby. And in anything, it's really supported my pregnancy and me getting through the other side of that. So another, obviously, when you're getting that sort of nutrients, that rainbow into your body every day, like attracts like, right? So it's the same as if you're having a whole lot of, you know, naughty food, sugar, salt, fried things. You eat that and you want more of that and you feel quite yucky. Put Juice Plus into your body on a daily basis, you're going to crave more water, more fruits, more vegetables. So you're wanting to go to the fruit bowl and the fridge, to the crisper, all those sorts of amazing things, which is great. So that craveability builds, which is brilliant. And it's obviously just bridging that gap because, you know, no day is perfect. Lifestyle now, we're crazy busy between jobs and kids. And for a lot of us mums, we might be, you know, jamming all those beautiful things into our kids' lunch boxes, but we put ourselves to last, and we are literally eating those leftovers and not eating a solid diet. So I do love the Hero product, and I love also the fact that it's had over 36 scientific peer-reviewed studies done on it. So Juice Plus helped fund those studies, but the fact that they're peer-reviewed, they've got that gold label on there, is pretty amazing. They are readily available for anybody to read at any stage. We've got 3 ongoing studies at the moment, and one being the Kids Eat Free study. So when any adult takes our whole foods or our micronutrients, they get to sponsor a child for free for 4 years. So you literally buy one, get one for free. and definitely accompanied with a heart to be doing this with the kids, because what they're trying to do is reduce those rates of obesity and diabetes. So you get to flood your little child's body, growing little bodies, with an extra variety of 17 fruits and vegetables every day. So they get the fruit and vegetable capsule, or they can have it in a chew form. All right, again, nothing synthetic or artificial in there. I know my old gummies I used to give my children were full of lots of synthetic sugar, but this is just all natural. Gives my child an extra variety of 17 fruits and vegetables every day into their little bodies, as much as they're throwing the broccoli off their plate, or they love tomato today, hate it tomorrow. I don't mind, because I know they're getting it in their bodies with their Juice Plus. I love the fact that I can send them off to lunch and not be worried if they're switching their lunch out. I love that I can send them off to grandma's for the week and she can spoil them rotten as long as I give her the chews. I feel like I'm backed. We've got that support. Some of the results we're seeing in the study is obviously kids are craving more fruits and vegetables, drinking more water, cognitive behaviour, respiratory for my children, pooping better, just getting all their little organs developing and growing a lot better than what they could be if they're drinking and eating the wrong things. So that's really beautiful. Obviously, you still need to eat another 3 to 5 meals a day, or, you know, along with this. This is to bridge the gap between what you are eating and what you should be eating. So you still need to eat those meals, but we do have these amazing complete powders. They are nutritional drinks, all right? Not designed to be a meal replacement, but if you do add the right things, you can definitely use them for weight gain and weight loss. 2 yummy flavours, chocolate and vanilla, over 30 plant-based ingredients in there, 18 of which are superfoods. All right, so that's your complex carbohydrates, protein, fiber, vitamin B, vitamin D, complex vitamin B, niacin, a beautiful mood balancer which helps with anxiety and depression. So we're seeing lots of results there too, people being able to reduce their medication and even in some cases come off, which is amazing also. So these are also great for those poor mums that are living off their coffee and toast and leftovers. Switch this with a yummy shake, add some beautiful frozen berries, banana, chia seeds in there, and you've got a great meal on the run. These are great for pre and post workout. I love these because I'm in that gym most days, and these are just great for recovery. They're great for the kids for their 3:30 treat after school. And they're great just to keep in your handbag when life does get a bit crazy, and you can have this instead of retreating out to you know, something not quite so good for you. Then Juice Plus just felt there was one more gap. One more gap that they wanted to fill, something we can't generate ourselves in our bodies, and look, either can the fish, and that is omega. All right, so we've been resorting to fish for omega for quite some time now, and obviously the vegetarians haven't been able to touch it, but we have come up with a beautiful plant-based omega. So they've skipped the fish, gone straight to the algae, gone straight to the source. Algae, pomegranate, sea buckthorn, safflower, tomato seed oil and raspberry seed oil, all in a beautiful capsule, and that gives you omega-3. So that's your heart, brain, joint inflammation and eyes. So we've only had this for about 10 months, and we're seeing massive results with that also, and we love having it in there. It's vegan, vegetarian friendly. Again, nothing synthetic, nothing artificial in any of the products, all natural. We love sharing it, and it's just such a beautiful product. And so, you know, it just makes sense. Fruits, vegetables and berries, right? So we're really fortunate enough. We come under an amazing team. We come from all shapes of life, from contractors to teachers to builders to nurses, PTs, nutritionists, doctors, everything, which is really amazing. But we got a group that got together and built our amazing program around this product. And that's called the Juicy Body Transformation. All right, it's all online. You get to be a part of it for free for life once you take Juice Plus just once. All right, it's not a diet, no calorie counting, family friendly, deprivation free. It's got over 260 recipes from Kira Westwick. She's a nutritionist. She was on MasterChef, runner-up top 10 in 2014. She's an absolute foodie, and she just loves creating stuff in the kitchen and keeping us out, you know, not in there, locked in there too long. So they're quick, convenient meals, but they're super delicious. When I started, there's 1 ebook, there's 7 now. There's a gourmet cleanse, a detox, an 8-week shred for those people that really want to make a kickstart. There's something for the blokes. There's an Easter one ready for Easter that's coming up. Mother's Day, there's a whole Mother's Day guide. There's all yummy stuff to help you entertain people with. It's there to help you plan for success. Lots of people want to make that health change. They just don't know how to cook it, prepare it, and plan it. And that's what we're here for, to really help people make that shift, that change in their life, and set them up for life. No quick fixes, just an amazing nutritional support from Juice Plus and an amazing program. So to bring that to life, I'm going to grab a couple of girls who are going to share some of the results they've had on the program and product. So I'm going to grab Alana first. So Alana, how did Juice Plus come into your life? What results have you had so far, and why do you love sharing it so much?
Hi everyone. So Juice Plus came into my life when I saw Rachel's transformation. I worked with her at a gymnastics place, and I always kept seeing her walking in, and she was looking radiant, and she just had a child. And so I added her on Facebook and touched base with her and just asked her, how are you doing it? What is this product, or what is this program that you're on? And she let me know about Juice Plus, and I went, no, you cannot buy this lifestyle and this product. And turns out you can. So I've been on it since October last year. And to be quite honest, I started it being a massive skeptic, but having seen the results, I thought I'd better give it a try. And then for the first few weeks, Rach was touching base with me, asking, what changes are you seeing and that sort of thing. And I said to her, I don't see any. So I stopped taking it. And that's when my skin started to break out again. I was getting very lethargic, often sitting on the couch doing nothing. So then I started it back up, and I've been doing the 8-week shred for 6 weeks now. And I've lost 26 centimeters off my waist. I'm feeling way more energetic, and that just builds up my confidence. And also, I suffer from anxiety, and I've been on medication for just over a year now. And since being on Juice Plus, I haven't had one anxiety attack, which is massive because I work in a pretty high stress situation. And so that for me was enough for me to go, you know what, this is what I would rather put in my body than my prescribed drugs from my doctor. So, I mean, in the future, I'm going to be getting off them completely and just using Juice Plus to, bridge that gap, not only for my nutrition, but for my mental health. And that to me is priceless. So I swear by it now, and I've been trying to get everyone I know onto it because it's so great. So, I mean, I understand the skeptics, but I think once you get on it, you can't deny the fact that it does fix a lot of your problems nutritionally. So yeah, look, can't say anything else, but just
Awesome. Well done, Alana. Thank you so much. And that was your first share, and it was amazing. The first time I've heard your story. So thank you so much for sharing.
No worries.
I'm also going to grab Carla. Carla's going to share how Juice Plus came into her life as well, what results she's had with her family, and why she loves sharing it.
Hi guys, thanks for letting me share, Jana. So Juice Plus came into my life, into my family's life about 12 months ago. And I have to be honest, I watched Lindsay's journey for 12 months before that. So I decided one night, I had a 3-month-old, a 3-year-old, and a husband deployed. And I was exhausted. I was just not eating right. I felt horrible about myself. I just needed something to give me some energy and start bridging gaps that I wasn't eating as a mum. You just eat whatever's around. I was not eating properly at all, and I was needing to lose some weight as well from my babies. So one day I just went, alrighty, I want what you've got. I've seen the energy you've got. I've seen how amazing you've started to look. I want that. So I started on the capsule, on the trio, and also on the shakes. And within 2 to 3 weeks, I felt a difference within myself. I started to feel happy about being me again. I started having energy. I wasn't falling asleep at 7 p.m. when I was putting the kids to bed. I wasn't feeling absolutely like garbage when I was getting up for night feeds. I woke up feeling energized and like I'd had a good few hours sleep. So the product for me just changed just how I felt about it, and I also was able to lose some weight in amongst that as well. But I think the most amazing thing for us and the most unexpected thing for us was I put my 3-year-old on the chews just to bridge her gap because she was a fussy eater. She had chronic constipation since the day she was born, and she just didn't eat right because she just never felt like it. And she was on 2 adult dose laxatives a day, so that was quite a lot for a little bubba who screamed doing absolutely any bowel movements. So within a month, I noticed a change in her, and one week I totally forgot that I hadn't given her laxatives, and she was using her bowels like a normal person. And 12 months on, she's off her adult dose laxatives and she uses her bowels like a normal person, and she craves so much more fruit. So someone offered her a biscuit the other day. She's like, no, I'll have an apple, thanks. I love that she has decided that fruit is the way to go, and she's craving more of those things. So for us, Juice Plus has just changed our lifestyle and how we eat. So for that, we'll stay on it. But yeah, thanks.
Amazing. And I know I've said this a few times, but who doesn't love a child that poops and eats well? But thank you so much for sharing, Carla. So 2 amazing stories, 2 very different stories. Like I said, you know, we've seen so many different things on so many different levels, how this product and program can help people. It just blows my mind. So there's something there for the blokes. My husband was a lot like Alana, stopped the product, didn't think it was doing anything, and boy, did he regret it. When he jumped back on, he could see the results instantly, which was brilliant. So before we hear from the amazing Sammy, I'm just going to squish some of those myths around the business. Definitely one that I was definitely concerned about, and the other was more my families and friends, and that is it one of those structures, is it one of those schemes? Definitely the scheme part, well, they were made illegal in 1970, so I was definitely happy that it wasn't one of those. But then when I was trying to figure out what my family was talking about structure-wise, once I got that concept and I realised, well, I really think traditional business is more a structure than what we're doing, for sure, pyramid-wise. And look, you know, even the big businesses, Safeway, Coles, they've all got their CEO up the top. But you know what, tonight I'm going to talk about my traditional business. So I had a restaurant for 3 years. I had all my beautiful waitresses, my cooks, and you know, I might put my chefs up here in the middle range, and I might have had some supervisors up here, but it was family owned. Yeah, I owned the business. So these top sections up here were really covered with family, friends, my choices. So anybody that came in as my waitress or my kitchen hands, even if they were striving for some of these positions here, yep, cool, they might get to being a supervisor or sous chef or whatever, but the chances of them ever getting any further up the business change in my traditional business was slim to none, because that was family up there. In bigger companies, you know, they've got their board of directors, state managers, area managers, site managers, and you could be in there a year, 2 years, 3 years, depending on what your background already was and what you're willing to do, and who you know. Sometimes it's not what you know, it's who you know and who you're willing to elbow and kick to get to those positions. When I came from one government job into this job, I took these people's positions. They wanted this job, yet I came in over the top of them, and they hated me for it. They didn't want to show me where the brew room was, the toilet was, or anything like that. I'd taken what they wanted. You know, when you're thinking of Coles and Safeway, even these guys, their jobs aren't guaranteed anymore. We're all shopping so much more online these days. These guys are being told they need to change what they're doing, either stocking shelves or doing our shopping or delivering our shopping, or go to another store or find another job. So really, you know, that structure is quite cutthroat, all right? And even when you get to these positions, they're set wages. You're working for someone still. You're doing the 9 to 5, and no 9 to 5 is 9 to 5, right? When I was working that last government job, I was getting paid for 38 hours. But when you really added up my commute, the work I was taking home, being on call, I was doing 60 to 70 hours, no problems, every week. And that was away from my family, and that was just no lifestyle that I really wanted. Our structure is more like this, all right? And I'm making it look like a star, I know. We've got a top position called National Marketing Director. we have a starting position as virtual franchisee. Yes, we've got various promotion levels throughout our structure. I do love the fact that we all have to start as a virtual franchisee. Nobody can come into the middle range. Nobody can jump straight up to here. Even this CEO of the last business, or, you know, they're a scientist or they're a nutritionist, they're a doctor. We all start here no matter what we are. We start off at the bottom at this virtual franchisee point. Someone links arms with us and sponsors us, takes care of us, guides us, shows us what worked for them and what didn't work for them. We're not a sign-up club. We don't get bonuses for signing people up. We grow our businesses by helping people create success. It's a relationship, community, very much a caring business, a really nice way to do business. We help you create success, whether you want $500 a month, you know what I mean? And that, you know, you can do. If you want $10,000 a month, we show you how to work towards that and build you up to that position. If you want more, and we'll show you how to do that. But everybody gets that opportunity to grow their business to the top position, being NMD. There is no roof or cap on this business. When you get up here, there's no set wage. You can keep growing this as wide and as big as you really want, which is pretty amazing, which I do love. The thing that I was concerned about when I started this, I was working full time. I was a mum of two. How was I going to do this? And I just didn't think I knew enough people. My social media was pretty much in zip. I'd had a secret clearance coming from the Defence Department of Human Services. I wasn't meant to be using social media, and I had kids, so I deleted everybody off. So I didn't think I knew enough people, and how was I going to do this? Lauren, the girl that introduced me to the business, showed me how to share it just with a few friends and family, share my journey on social media and start using that. I found a few people that were really keen to just bridge that gap in their busy, busy lives. What I did also find was a few people that wanted something else. They wanted to say yes to something more. You know, they were tired of, the same week clicking over, the Groundhog Day, the Groundhog Week. Lindsay, my best friend, she loved the product, but she had 4 family members that she wanted to get on it. And when she realised she could get it cheaper, she jumped on board with the business. Catherine had amazing results 2 months in, lost some crazy weight on the 8-week shred. She shared that on social media and it went viral. I said, well, hon, I can help you respond to those. I can respond to those, but why don't I help you do it? You get the money for it and you have a little bit of business and have a little bit of freedom. And then I had Steph. Steph I called a love bug because she just loved the program and product, couldn't believe we hadn't heard about it sooner and wanted to share it with more people. I showed these girls exactly what Lauren had showed me, helped them find some friends, family, some other mummies, sporting buddies, old schoolmates, traveling friends, and the same thing happened to these guys. They found some people that wanted to pay off their credit card, wanted to get by with their shopping and not worrying about nappies or the next bill, wanted to get the product a bit cheaper. And the same thing, these girls went and showed these people exactly what to do, and it just started doing this. It just was popcorning out all over the place, super organic, just by sharing each other's journeys. And who did Lauren know at the beginning? She didn't even know me. I found her on social media. Since then, she's met me, she's met Lindsay, she's met Candice, who's going to share tonight, Rachel's going to share, and she'll meet all these other people just because we're sharing our journey, which is pretty amazing, without me having to know and go and knock down on my family and friends' doors and be that painful person, which is pretty cool. So now I'm going to grab Sammy, who's going to launch tonight. So for Sammy, how did Juice Plus come into your life? What results are you looking forward to on the program and product, and why did the business make sense to you?
Hi there. Thanks for having me come in and talk to everyone. It was really weird how the product came into my life. For those of you who don't know me, I have a 2-year-old daughter, who is a total whirlwind, and a 1-year-old son. They're 16 months apart. So the nights are sleepless, the days are hard. I'm back at work 4 days a week now, and I have been trying to lose some weight since I've had both the babies, and have been finding it really hard not having had more than 3 hours sleep, sometimes 1 hour sleep a night. and I had an Instagram page, and it was a lady actually from Dublin who approached me and said that I was doing a really good job on my weight loss journey, and that there was this product that might give me a hand with energy and possibly some weight loss. And I was like, this is rubbish. And I spoke to a friend of mine who also has 2 kids the same age as mine. And I was like, there's this woman that has approached me and she's talking about this product. And she's like, you wouldn't believe it, but one of my friends, Alana, has just signed up and started selling it. And I was like, okay, well, I need to talk to this Alana and find out what it's about. And Alana invited me to the launch of her business. And I sat back and I listened to all the mums talking about how much more energy they had and how much better their sleep was. Even though they were getting a broken sleep, it was better. And I just sat there and I was like, no way. I really don't believe this. And my family, as much as they love me, are there to protect me, and they were very skeptical about it, as was I, after having spoken to them about going on this journey. But I bit the bullet and I signed up, and I haven't looked back. I have been on it for nearly 4 weeks, and the last 2 weeks we have had a house full of germs and bugs, and we haven't had very much sleep, and I'm still managing to not go to bed at 8 or 8:30, and I can sit up and talk to my husband and talk to my friends or do something for myself rather than put the kids to bed, make sure they're asleep, and then go to bed myself. And then, so that was the first thing that I realised was how much more energy I had after taking it. And then I went and had lunch with my mum one day, and I had just gone down to the local shops without any makeup on, and we sat down and she commented on how nice and clear my skin was. And for years I've had a lot of acne scarring, which is like, it's not going away, but it's clearer, it's nicer, it's not red, it's, I feel confident enough to go out without any makeup on. And then I also had some like acne on my shoulders, and that's gone, like it's not there anymore. So that makes me feel even more confident. I did start on the 8-week shred, and in the first 9 days I lost 6 centimetres off my waist and 2.2 kilos. Since we've had so many germs in our house, I've derailed, but I definitely plan on getting back on it because I know that it works. I know that I've got the energy, to exercise, and I do find myself after taking my Juice Plus, I drink at least 2 to 3 litres of water a day, and I don't have any trouble doing it. So I just needed this to keep up with my kids, and I feel really good about myself, and that's my journey.
Amazing, hun. I didn't realise it'd been 4 weeks already, and your results are amazing. And
I know.
some of the first few things that you do notice, so I can't wait to see what some of the other results are as they come. But congratulations and welcome to the amazing team, and I can't wait to see what this journey really brings for you. Alrighty. So that's pretty cool. I mean, just those results on their own are amazing, but let alone what this little rocket is going to do later on. And I laughed because she called her daughter a whirlwind, and I've already called her that today. So I was going to wonder if she got that from me or if she actually thinks her daughter's a whirlwind. And now I'm just going to touch a little bit before we hear from 2 more girls. So just hold on with me and bear with me towards the end. I'm just going to go through some of the fun money and just hear some of their amazing journeys they've had with this amazing business. So we're really lucky we can share in over 29 countries, but here in Australia and New Zealand, we get paid 3 ways. We get paid in retail profit, commission, which builds up our residual income or beach money. So it clicks over, builds up month by month, but just by us, looking after our health, talking about it and sharing our results. Like, so easy and so beautiful. It's just, caring about other people and sharing your results. But we like to talk about our bonuses, because our bonuses are there as an incentive to help us grow strong and help us grow wide at the beginning. All right? These are just so we've got an idea on what sort of money's on the table later on. So we come in as a virtual franchise, like I already covered before. We help you get out to DVF within your first 10 to 30 days. Don't take any notice of the crazy names. They really don't matter. But the next one is Senior Direct Virtual Franchise. Probably means you've got about 8 beautiful clients that you're looking after with their health journey, but you've probably got maybe 1 or 2 team underneath you too, so you're helping them create some sort of financial freedom with them also. That's a $400 bonus for you when you hit that. So you get that, and your teacher for helping you get there also gets a $400 bonus, because we're a teach-to-teach business. All right, and next one is Sales Coordinator, and that's a $600 bonus for you and a $600 bonus for your teacher. You probably share the business with maybe 5 to 8 people, and you probably got another 3 or 4 underneath them. So you're really starting to become a teacher yourself, and you're really starting to attract a certain type of people. The next one is Senior Sales Coordinator. That's a $1,200 bonus for you, $1,200 bonus for your teacher, and things are really starting to change here. You've probably got about 12 or so directly under you and another 30 under there. So you're really now wanting to work with these guys, help them create beautiful tribes and teams underneath them, see the true value in helping people, like genuinely listening and really helping them with this amazing opportunity and program and product. So now I'm just going to grab the girls that are going to share. So I'm going to grab Candice because she's first on my screen. So I'm going to ask her how Juice Plus came into her life, what exciting things have happened so far, and what she's looking forward to in the future.
Thanks, Jana, for letting me share. I'm a stay-at-home mum of 2 kids, age 6 and age 4, and I absolutely love being a mum and the rewards that it gives me, but unfortunately that came with a health price of postnatal depression after the birth of my first child. Suffering from this just really made me lose my role as a mum. I became very anxious, depressed and lonely, and I realised that I needed the help, but I was too scared to seek it. About 16 months ago, a Facebook post came up, and it was suggested that I could work from home around my kids, which I was super excited about because I'd never actually seen anything like that before. And with my lifestyle, at some stage in the foreseeable future, I was going to have to go back to work at some stage. Our family wasn't poor by any means, but we were at the stage where we were starting to live paycheck by paycheck, and that was really painful, stressful on the family and particularly the relationship with myself and my husband. Then I actually said yes to Juice Plus. So it completely changed my life. I got to find myself again, and I got to start to improve my health and the health of so many other women, kids, family members as well. And I got to work on my terms. So I got to be home with my kids. I got to take them to school and to kinder and just continue to do all the fun stuff with them, which was really, it's just been amazing. I absolutely love that I am now part of just such a special community as well, and that my financial dreams are now becoming a reality, and I get to help so many other people along that path, trying to achieve that as well, which I just absolutely love and never thought I would ever be part of it. But each step that I take forward is a step in the right direction for me and my family, and I love it. Thanks, Jana.
Thank you so much, Candice. That was amazing. Now I'm going to grab Rachel, and Rachel's also going to share the same thing, how Juice Plus came into her life, what exciting things have happened so far, and what she's looking forward to.
Thanks, Jana. Thanks, everyone, for staying on and tuning in. And congratulations on Sammy on your first launch. So exciting. So Juice Plus came into my life about 6 months ago now. I was searching through a Canberra jobs page after just going back from maternity leave with my first bubba, and my partner and I were struggling so much financially. My job that I do in the afternoons as a gymnastics coach does not pay very much. I do it because I love it. But we've just gotten a new house and having my daughter, and it was all just becoming too much. And I didn't want to have to put Brooklyn in daycare, nor could we even afford it. So we were a little bit stuck. So when I'm searching through the Canberra Jobs page, I came across my mentor in the businesses post, and with all of the things that it mentioned about being able to stay home, work around my baby, I just thought, sounds too good to be true. But sure enough, here I am 6 months later and absolutely loving it. Each day I wake up inspired, and I mean, not many people can say that about their job. I get to chat to an amazing community of women on a day-to-day basis and see all of their little wins and big wins, and it's just such an amazing community that I have never felt a part of anything really like this before. So for me, it's huge. Since being with Juice Plus, not only have I had amazing results with the product myself, but I have a growing team in my business, and it's just super exciting and inspiring to see them get their own teamies and grow and earn bonuses and all of those sorts of things. For me, financially, and for my family, it's done so much. We don't have to have huge stresses when we get bills coming through because we know that we've got that backup income that's coming in. And when I get my pay each month, it's because I get so excited, not because of how much it is, whether, it's about the fact that pay is coming from me being able to help so many different people with their health and their lifestyle. And for me, it's so rewarding, and I just absolutely love it. Not only that, but for me, the best thing is the amount of confidence that I've gained. And I was so anxious all the time, even about talking in front of people. And since then, I feel like my confidence has grown. I've been able to work on my self-development, and I just absolutely love it. Love sharing it with everyone.
Love, love, love. You're amazing. I think you should
Thank
be love. Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you.
So amazing. Two very different stories, and like I said, you can come in purely to get your product cheaper. You can just be a client and look after your health. Definitely, we love those people. We want to love them and look after them and nurture them through their health journey. But if you want to look at the business, you can come in simply, go at your own terms. Go as slowly or as quickly as you want. You may not hit some of these bonuses yourself, but if you're getting team coming on, you can help them hit those bonuses if they're keen to, and you'll get the teacher bonus. So that's pretty amazing. The next one's QNMD. That's a $1,500 bonus for you and a $1,500 bonus for your teacher. And the last one, well, not really last one, there's other ones after there too, but that major one, NMD, National Marketing Director, a $3,000 bonus for you and you only, because by then your teacher's earning way too much money, and you yourself are on 80 to 100 plus thousand a year just for looking after your health, sharing that journey, and helping many other people see the beautiful opportunity to bridge that gap in their diet. Help them just, advance their diet, their knowledge around nutrition, share an amazing program. It's just a really beautiful way to do business. Definitely lots of relationships, lots of reconnecting, definitely lots of self-development. The opportunities that you get given through this amazing business is pretty amazing. But even as a client, you get to be a part of that private group, share your journey, share your wins, share your losses, and you've got that support and someone there constantly there to help you and pick you back up and get you back on the horse, more or less. But a massive congratulations to Sammy for launching tonight. Thank you everybody who jumped on and supported, whether you're watching this live or in the recording. If we didn't get all your questions answered, please reach out to whoever it was that invited you and get those questions answered. Thank you to the amazing shares, and hopefully we'll see you all again soon. So good night and thank you.